Okay, here we are again. This is the 16-inch wide stone wall. The reason why there's a crawl space on one side of it is because during the renovation 15 years ago, they were concerned that excavating right next to a rubble wall would cause problems. Now, since I've gone back and done some manual waterproofing in other places, I don't think that it would have been a problem, but that decision was made a long time ago. Basically, in an old house, you want to go back after the workmen leave and see anything where they've left a nail sticking out. You want to remove that because it's a hazard. And then similarly, where the new joists meet the old sill, I'm painting this, right? So you can see where the old sill is. I'm just doing a little touch-up paint after cleaning it. And then you want to go back, and wherever you see a nail, you want to remove any nail that was missed. Like workmen hit a nail, but it missed the joist. You can use a grinder with a metal cutting blade to do that. Or if you're on the outside of where the workman was, literally where he was standing when he drove the nail, then you can use a large vice grip plier, and that will pull the nail easily. Just adjust it to the depth and width of the nail that you want to pull out, and then use this curved top part to go counterclockwise or whatever, or clockwise in this case as I'm showing it to you, and against the wood itself it'll pop out. You'll pull it out. Some other tools you might need are a crowbar, scraper. If you use a scraper, you really should put some duct tape over the edge so that you don't cut yourself. But this isn't actually that sharp, it just looks really sharp. And then a little level, small level, will be useful. This is a cheap one, an inexpensive one, but it's good for little projects. And then I like to use oil-based paint, but you can also use stuff like this, which is called rotted wood stabilizer. It's basically a glue that you put over some weak spot in a wood if you find any. Fortunately, I didn't find any that needed this, but this is basically like a rubberized glue, like any elastomeric paint. Probably has similar chemicals in it. You can just do a touched up spot with this and then come back and paint again. But I don't think you should find any rotted wood. If you do find a rotted wood during an inspection, that might be a warning sign, a flagged something. And then you need a bag, trash bag, 1 or 2 vacuums, and you have to bring flashlights. I have this Ryobi right there, and I also have this other one right here. It's a Energizer with LEDs. This is super bright, as you can see. But you definitely need all these tools, and then a good pair of gloves. You can use a broom to push everything into one corner, and then sweep it up with an old dustpan, like that. And if you're really concerned about getting every last flake off your surface, you can use a brush like that. But basically, just wanted to say the vice grip is probably an essential tool, and then gloves. You want workman gloves, and you want a grinder. And since not everybody has a grinder that is battery operated, you probably want to use a extension cord, and put the extension cord before you get into these narrow spaces so that you can just, whatever tool you need, you can just plug it in right away, and the extension cord was done first. Okay, thank you so much.